Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another watch video. Today we are going to be looking at a relatively new release with a classic twist. But before that wristwatch check, today I am wearing my Epoch watch from my last video. If you haven't taken a look at that yet, I'll go ahead and leave that linked down in the description. And stay tuned because a review on this should be coming out relatively soon. So let's get into the matter at hand. As you saw from the title, I'm sure, today's watch is going to be a Bulova. If you're not familiar with Bulova, which I am not sure how you would not be, Bulova was a brand founded in 1875 here in the United States. A long horological history, many innovations, and everything else. There's a lot of good videos and media out there covering Bulova, so I would recommend doing some research if you are a fan of timekeeping and horology and anything to do with clocks, watches, and so on and so forth. But today, that's not what this video is about. Today, we're going to be focusing on what's inside of this box right here. This watch is a relatively new release, not the series itself, but this particular watch and a couple other models that came out. Now, before we get into this, I do want to mention I did purchase this watch with my own money. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form by anybody. No company, no organization, no ads whatsoever. So all of my opinions are my own and mine alone. So let's go ahead and get on into it. What we have right here is what I think is a very special and attractive watch. This right here is the classic Surveyor from Bulova, reference number 96B427. There was 3 of these watches released earlier this year, and this is the only one of the 3 that came on a leather strap and not a bracelet. This one also has this stunning pistachio green dial, as you can see right here, with a beautiful sunburst effect to it. I'm going to go ahead and take it off of its cushion right here and set it off to the side real quick. As I did mention, I did purchase this watch with my own money. Right here is the Macy's receipt, and taking a look at some of the other items in the box. Here's the hang tag right here, excuse me. You can see 425 is the sticker on this watch. Funny enough, I do believe at the time of recording, Bulova does have this listed at $575 on their website, which is a bit overzealous if I do say so myself. Again, reference number 96B427 does come with a little booklet with the warranty information if you wanted to fill that out here on the inside. So that is it as far as the box is concerned. Now, I did mention $425 on this sticker. The Bulova website has it listed at $575. I got this on sale from Macy's on the 30th. So I got it on March 30th, 2024 for $286.88. Did get it at one of the local malls here in Las Vegas. So I cannot fully condone paying full retail, especially $575 for this watch. But if you can find it anywhere between, I would say, $325 and $350, that's an even better value for money. If you can get it even less than that, I would definitely pull the trigger on it if I were you. And again, this is just the model with the strap and not the bracelet. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this watch, shall we? Let's go over some of the specifications that I'm sure you would like to know. So first things first, this watch is 39 millimeters in diameter. It is 20 millimeters in between the lugs. It has a thickness of about 11.7 millimeters. It is running on a base caliber Miyota, I'm sure. It is a 21 jewel automatic movement with about 42 hours of power reserve, basic push-pull crown. It does have hacking and hand winding, so what more could you ask for there? sapphire crystal on the front, a mineral crystal on the back. Speaking of the back, we do have a screwed down case back, but don't let that fool you. This watch doesn't have much water resistance, especially with its basic push-pull crown. No more than hand washing, I would say, for this piece right here. The case is highly polished all the way around. Very 70s, very neo vintage looking, inspired. There were 3 of these watches that were released, 2 of them on bracelets. This one is the one that happens to be on the leather strap. Again, 20 millimeters in between the lugs, quick release spring bars, which is nice. A genuine leather strap, signed Bulova name here on the back. I do have to say it is very comfortable. It's not bad whatsoever. I'm interested to see how this is going to hold up. I've worn this watch on about 3 separate occasions, so I do have some wrist time with it, and I have enjoyed it. Talking a little bit more about this dial, which really is the star of the show. This is, again, what Bulova calls its pistachio color. As you can see, high polished indices and applied logo there. The tuning fork there at the top. Bulova printed on the dial as well as automatic, 21 jewels. It has a printed minute track around the chapter ring. And if you take a closer look, there is some indenting, some debossed, I believe is what they refer to it as, minute markers there on the dial, which do give it a great amount of depth, a great amount of texture, which I do really appreciate. As you can see, here's a watch on my average size wrist. A lot of room on this strap, and again, it's fairly comfortable to move up or down depending on your wrist size. 39 millimeters really is a sweet spot for a lot of individuals, so I think Bulova hit it out of the park with this one right here. It'd be nice to see some released later down the line, maybe in a 36 millimeter option, but we might be asking for a little bit too much. With that being said, for a dressier style of watch with a stunning, beautiful dial from a brand with a lot of rich horological history, I don't think this is a bad overall choice. It's hard to say or determine who this watch is exactly going to be for. It is subject to the mall watch critique, but I think this one in particular offers a little bit more than that, or any of the new surveyors that were released this year. For $575, I can say definitely not, but for around the $300 mark, I think this is definitely an underrated piece, and if you can get your hands on one, I would highly recommend it. Like I said, this is a watch that I purchased myself because I enjoy it. I like it. I really, really love this pistachio dial. I have not seen another watch that offers this shade of green of pistachio before, and that's what really caught my attention and what I think the main selling point is for this watch in particular. If I could make any suggestions, or if I could really, nitpick here, as much as the strap does look good on this watch in particular, I really would have liked to have had the option to have purchased this on the bracelet as well. The other two come with a very nice butterfly style bracelet, which I think elevates the watch just a little bit more, gives it more of a sporty kind of feel to it. And it would be nice to have seen the other colors offered on straps as well, kind of similar to what they did with their Jetstar line. My opinion is, if you're going to offer it for one, you should offer it for all, but that's just my 2 cents. Please let me know what you think of this offering from Bulova down below. I see a lot of people calling this, a Rolex Datejust alternative. I can't particularly say that about the watch itself. I just think it's a very nice, classy, casual, dressier style watch with a pop of color in this configuration, and the other variants offering a more sporty alternative. With that being said, I think I'll hang on to this one for a little bit, definitely enjoy it over the summer, and put it to good use. Now, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you would consider liking and subscribing just so I know that it's reaching a target audience. The majority of the watches that I will be showcasing on this channel come from my own personal collection, but please feel free to comment something down below that you would like to see featured on in a video later down the line, and I'll do my best to get it on the channel. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye for now.